introduce you to somebody.
And it just made me believe in God more and myself more. Because
For Best Reggae Album, the nominees are...
All I have to say is congratulations to all the nominees. All nominees of the Reggae Grammy Awards. Yeah?
Good body gal broke out. Good body gal broke out.
Please remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, comment.
And the Grammy goes to...
Oh, yes, it has come and gone. There were projections, predictions, suggestions. There are naysayers, haysayers. Some are happy, some feel crappy. But what do you know? Everyone is a winner and life goes on. But amidst everything, we still have some local news that we have to give you. We want you to take a listen to our own Prime Minister, Andrew Holness. Yeah, that is Dr. Andrew Michael Holness talking about the deportees and how prepared he is for them to come back to them country and do the things that them normally do at them yard. We have that and much more coming up, so take a listen.
We're living in profoundly changing times. There are many Jamaicans who would be concerned about the change in immigration policies in the United States. There are many Jamaicans, of course, who live in the United States. I would want to reassure Jamaicans that your government has long been planning and putting in place measures to address any changes in policies in the United States. Firstly, let me say that Jamaica is the homeland. So Jamaicans all over the world will always be welcome back to your homeland. And we are prepared to receive all our hardworking Jamaicans who have been in the United States or wherever they may have gone for economic benefits. Jamaica has always been, since its colonial days to now, a net supplier of talent to the world. It may be a good thing to have some of our Jamaican talent return to our shores to help us to build our country. There are many Jamaicans now who are feeling uncertain in the United States and who are considering returning on their own to avoid the indignity of being deported. And we welcome you back to Jamaica. We want your talent. We want your resources. There are many opportunities in Jamaica that together we can take advantage of and build the country that we would want. But let me be clear that for those Jamaicans who intend to come back with crime and violence to undermine what we have been building here, let me be clear to you that this is not the Jamaica that you left 10 or 20 years ago. It is not the JCF that you left 10 or 20 years ago. You will either meet a judge or your maker if you come back to Jamaica and violate our laws and create havoc.
Yes, and that was the Jamaican Prime Minister, Dr. Honorable Andrew Michael Holness, giving a word of caution and telling the Jamaicans who are being sent back home that they are welcome, and rightfully so. Now let's move on into the Grammy with everybody and them, mommy. All right, now we're on to the meat and the gravy. We know Vybz Kartel got his USA visa and was present at the Grammy Awards after so many years of incarceration. Kudos to Vybz Kartel, who was present with his fiancée, the beautiful Sadam Osterk, and of course Kata Burrell and the rest of team members. Let's take a listen. Before we delve further into the evening, I have a little clip from one of my favorite female recording artists, Alicia Keys, that I want to play for you. Some said she was throwing shades at President Trump regarding the DEI revocation. I also noted one thing as she says women really have a struggle or a hard time. For example, Shensea was among the Grammy nominees and awardees, but all we hear about are Vybz Kartel and the Marleys. Yeah, she is mentioned in passing, but you see how hard we have to fight to get our names out there in front. And of course, Shensea, we honor, we appreciate you, and we congratulate you. No one knows those many nights or days when you stay by yourself and you cry those tears of unhappiness, tears of happiness, whatever the tears may be to get to where you are. So we love and appreciate you, and thank you for going out there and firing up your light. Now it's time for everyone to fire up their light when it comes to Drop Dead Gorgeous Shensea. We all know Shensea was nominated for her own album, and she was also part of the Bob Marley One Love album. So she made a big win last night as well. Congratulations, Shensea! Girl, just keep doing your thing and praising the king. Keep on climbing. Yes, sometimes when we climb and we get up there, it's a lonely place. But go up there and enjoy the view, and you can tell the story to those of us down here who are looking up at you. And maybe one day we will just want to climb that ladder of success too. Kudos and hats off to you.
Live and well, and we're here living in the moment.
Yeah, I love that. Now, you are one of the faces of the new movement of, music coming out of the Caribbean, Jamaica, dancehall, reggae. Like, what's it like kind of being the it woman for that particular genre right now?
Wow, I must say I'm grateful, and I have no complaints. I'm just trying to live in the moment, as I said before, and I'm giving God thanks, and I'm trying to put in the work and not get distracted.
Giants for you just early on in your career that you really look up to, where now you're coming to these award shows, you're getting that acclaim and recognition for your music, and you say, oh, I'm rubbing elbows with these people?
Vybz Kartel for sure, because we're both nominated in the same category. Rihanna, just plenty of people. I'm here. Whitney has passed on, Michael Jackson has passed on, so they're not with us anymore, but those are some of my faves.
Now, you are known for going viral, breaking the internet.
True. True.
What's it like just, having that kind of presence on social media and having so many people interested in what you do? Because you're always coming up on my timeline.
Wow, thank you. I just try to be mindful of what I put out there. I have to watch it like.
Next up is a red carpet moment with Vybz Kartel when he was being given his roses while alive.
I want to introduce you to somebody. World Boss.
World Boss! Yo! World Boss! Mama, you look good in my youth!
Respect.
Bro, no, you don't understand. Yo, bro, Vybz Kartel.
Yeah.
Let me sit here right in front of you and give you your flowers, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome back home, bro. Welcome, bro. I know you're having an amazing time right now.
Of course, 13 years in prison, and I come out and I'm in America 6 months later.
Bro, do you know I literally learned to whine to your songs like this? And whine up.
Bob,
bro,
love that.
No cap, bro. I love Jamaica so much, bro.
I know that. You were there the other day.
Yes, bro. We have to go to Jamaica together soon.
Hell yeah.
Bro.
Where's your Asian friend?
Ray?
Yeah.
Ray right now, he want to go to the military.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know Ray.
Yes, bro. Bro, have a good night, though, bro. I got to keep in contact with you, bro.
Yeah, you should.
Hold on, can I see your number now?
Of course.
Bro.
Of course. Okay, good.
World Boss.
This is not for the crowd, okay?
All right, yeah, I already know it.
So we can't get...
Whether or not he just wanted to get a hype or to show his whining skills, boy, he certainly got his moment, his 15 minutes or less of fame. Thanks to Vybz Kartel. Yeah, I know he already had some fame, but now he's getting even more. And guess where he did it? On the red carpet with no other than Vybz Kartel, the world boss. I guess if a man is whining like that, what happened when the girls turn out? Thank you for keeping them away from the red carpet. We would have to stop them from whining and bumping and grinding.
For joining us here tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations are definitely in order. I mean, you received the information about the nomination, you know,
Yes,
at a time of also, you know, finding that freedom. Can you talk about what that meant to you?
I mean, it meant a lot, and it just made me believe in God more and myself more. Because think about it, I'm coming from jail, and now I'm nominated for Grammy Award. You know what I mean? I'm in LA. What could be better, man? Life is a blessing, so I have to give thanks. Yes.
You know, we had Shensea here earlier, and we were talking about influences and her as a woman kind of being the face of the genre right now, the new up-and-comer. But obviously, she listed you as an influence. And for those of our audience that aren't familiar with dancehall and reggae, you are a literal living legend. So what does it mean that you are you've helped birth this new, you know, generation of artists?
I mean, it's an accomplished feeling because we put in the work, and I mean, and the same way I stand on the shoulders of giants, like the Buju Banton, the Ninja Mans, the Beanie Mans. So it's good that kids can come along and say Vybz Kartel influenced them. So it's like a pay forward, you know what I mean? Yes. So it's a great feeling. It's an accomplished feeling, and it's humbling as well.
And what does the genre need to continue to do to continue to move forward and progress?
I mean, I think we just need to find the balance between the art and the commerce, because Jamaican music can be very rough, very kind of intolerant at times. So once we find that balance, especially the young kids coming up, they will do great, trust me.
That's interesting because the way that you recognize, you mentioned intolerance.
Yes.
And I know a lot of us who aren't familiar with the culture would sing certain things that we didn't know about, and then as an adult, we found out, oh, that means this, that means that. So do you think it is a conscious thing with artists now saying we are going to kind of change?
Change is inevitable, and it's the only change is inevitable, and it's the only constant. So, and I believe in that change. You know what I mean? Because it's a global marketplace, it's one world, and everybody needs to do them. That's simple as that. That's it.
Music has been, especially in the Caribbean, has been used to really speak out, you know, in favor of politics, against politics. How do you see things continuing to kind of shift in that way?
I mean, Caribbean music, yes, strong on social commentary. And it's still happening now, I mean, especially now, because a lot of things are taking place in the Caribbean in terms of the social changes, and it's a good thing. So we have people like Buju Banton still fighting the good fight. You know what I mean? You know, Bob Marley's a legend, even in death. So yeah, we go. And I have my conscious songs as well. You know what I mean? Not a lot, but...
Listen, but you gotta have the balance, right?
Exactly, we need the balance.
The fun needs to be there as
yes,
well.
ma'am.
If it makes you feel better, I've been to many a basement party with Vybz Kartel music.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
Yes, BK, yeah. True.
Thank you so much for the time. We
Thank
definitely
you so
appreciate
much.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Do I keep
I'll hand that over.
What I have to say is congratulations to all the nominees. All nominees of the Reggae Grammy Awards. Yeah? But respect to the king of reggae music, Bob Marley. Yes, because he's the greatest of all time and his work cannot be done. Robert Nesta Marley probably gone, but Bob Marley is still alive. One king of reggae, one king of dancehall. Watch out. Yeah.
Now, the moment we've been waiting for is here. Who does the Grammy go to?
For Best Reggae Album, the nominees are Collie Buddz, Vybz Kartel, Shensea, various artists, The Wailers,
And the Grammy goes to Bob Marley, One Love. Music inspired by the album. Various artists.
Thank you. Thanks to all the artists, the producers, everyone at Island Records that brought this together. In the end of the day, it's all in tribute to really the greatest of all time, Bob Marley. Thank you.
So there you have it. At the end of the day, it's a win for all of us. Congratulations and ciao for now.